In the dry soil of northern Burkina Faso, a man and his sons plant a tree. The man is Yacouba Sawadogo. The tree just one in a 100-acre forest that he's built over 4 decades. It's a monument to his dedication to protect the area from the advancing tide of desertification. And it's part of the reason why he's known as the man who stopped the desert.
This tree that I have planted will produce a lot of shade. It will also bear fruit, which will benefit people and animals. It's a really good tree.
In the 1980s, people in the semi-rural city of Ouagadougou started feeling the effects of climate change. Sawadogo describes how the desert spread. Subsistence farmers in this arid part of the Sahel rely on the rain. But when it lessened and became more erratic, crops started to fail, animals and trees died.
The forest you see here today, it was a real desert before. There was no umbrage or shadow from a single tree right here.
Rather than flee, as others did, Sawadogo focused on improving the local zai technique. Traditionally, farmers start cultivating in the wet season. Zai involves preparing the land well in advance. Sawadogo and his sons dig holes filled with compost to catch moisture before the rains, and they also build rock walls to direct water to the seeds. As he's constantly refined the technique, he's passed on what he learned. The United Nations Environment Programme says though zai is labour-intensive, it's increased production for farmers in the area by 100 to 150%. Sawadogo also uses the technique to plant trees, which he says have been crucial to reducing the effects of climate change. His forest contains more than 60 species of bushes and trees, as well as medicinal herbs that he distributes to the local community.
It is my love of trees that pushed me to invest in this forest, because I know that trees can bring so much to the life of man. Trees strengthen the beauty of life.
Sawadogo's efforts were recently rewarded when he was named one of the UNEP's 6 Champions of the Earth 2020. But the 70-year-old says he can't save the environment on his own, and farmers are still facing rising temperatures in an increasingly unforgiving land. Nevertheless, he's an example of how the planet can be repaired through the planting of trees and allowing knowledge to take root.